I haven't really been talking about Sonic Superstars much lately because, to be completely honest, we haven't really gotten much news. Hell, we don't even have a release date yet, despite the game coming out very soon. There is definitely a lot we don't know about this game yet. However, we have gotten some news recently, and it's not very good. So basically what happened was Sonic Superstars recently got rated by the ESRB, which is the company responsible for giving video game age ratings in North America. They gave the game an E for everyone rating, which, okay, I wasn't really expecting anything else. But the descriptions they provided for the game had me very worried. They marked the game as having in-game purchases, which is definitely not a good thing, so let's just talk about that. In-game purchases basically mean that you are able to pay real money in exchange for some in-game items. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, oh, okay, so that just means that Sonic Superstars is going to have paid DLC. Yes, but not in the way that you think. Microtransactions are the topic of today's video, and they've been a feature in many video games, mainly in games from companies like EA and Ubisoft. Basically, with real money, you are able to buy in-game currency which can then be exchanged for in-game goodies like skins or items or whatever. Of course, this is just a shady business practice in general because I'm already paying $60 for this game. You'll mostly find microtransactions in mobile games and free-to-play games, which makes sense because, well, those games are free. They have to profit off of them somehow, so if having an item shop where you can buy cosmetics for your character is the way you want to make profit from your free game, then whatever, that's fine. The issue presents itself when I'm already paying full price for a game, yet I still have to pay extra to get extra stuff. Sonic games have had DLC in the past. This is nothing new, but that DLC has pretty much been free, with the exception of Colors Ultimate and Origins, of course, which in itself is a completely different issue. In Sonic Superstars, it's possible that there will be an item shop or a system where you are constantly buying new skins they add to the game. We already have a free Amy skin for signing up for the newsletter and a Lego Eggman skin for pre-ordering the game. I wouldn't be surprised if more skins were added to the game as in-game purchases. I really don't like this practice because if I'm already paying full price for the game, then I shouldn't be incentivized to spend even more money. If they do add any extra paid content to Superstars at launch, then that's just not a good thing. I don't know why they just can't take notes from Sonic Frontiers. That game is the same price with a higher budget, yet it has absolutely no paid DLC or in-game purchases. All of the skins are 100% free, and I would be shocked if it didn't stay that way. Hell, they're even adding free updates to the game that adds even more content. If they chose to add more zones to Sonic Superstars later down the line as paid DLC, then I'm honestly fine with that. That's actual content that is worth charging extra for. But if they're really going to charge extra for some skins, then that's just greedy, and it's just so weird to me that a company like Sega would do this kind of thing for a mainline Sonic release. I mean, I guess it's not that surprising considering that most game companies are doing this nowadays, but that doesn't mean it's okay. It's really a shame that the skins most likely won't be unlockable in the game, but instead will be locked behind a paywall. That's just very unfortunate. Again, it is entirely possible that it's just a digital deluxe thing that you can also buy in-game similar to Origins, but still, why is it a thing in the first place? Do you remember back in the Sonic Forces days when Sega tried to charge extra money for Super Sonic, and they got so much backlash that they made him free? Why aren't they listening to us this time? I mean, did they finally realize that Sonic fans will eat that shit up either way? I mean, the worst that could happen is that they lock extra abilities or something that improves the gameplay behind microtransactions, which, if you ask me, is very unlikely. I don't think Sega would go that low. But let's just be positive about this for a second. This definitely creates an opportunity for a multitude of skins to be added to the game. Let's just discuss some cool skins I would like to see. First, I want to see more costumes based on modern games. Give Sonic Chip's necklace, the soap shoes, or hell, even his look from Sonic Boom. You can even give them the Rider's gear or the glove from Sonic and the Black Knight. It really doesn't matter. And it doesn't have to stop there either. Since Lego Sonic is already being added to the game, then that confirms that the skins aren't just limited to costumes. A 16-bit Sonic or even an 8-bit Sonic would be cool to see. I mean, why not add low poly Sonic from Sonic R or 3D Blast? Why not add skins based on Hypersonic or Darkspine Sonic? Or hell, even other characters like Shadow or Silver. They could also be really simple with this. Simple color swaps for Sonic's models, shoes, or gloves would be a pretty safe route to go. They could also take some inspiration from Colors Ultimate and have extra visual effects based on the Sonic movie or whatever they want to do. There are really endless possibilities here. But yeah, even though in-game purchases could bring some really cool ideas to the table, it really sucks that we're most likely going to have to pay extra for this stuff. At the end of the day, I'm not really shocked by this news. After Origins Plus happened, I really expected this, but I'm still disappointed. Anyway, let me know what you all think about this in the comments down below. I would love to hear your thoughts on this situation. But that's it for this one, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.